Good morning. Happy Friday. You sticking your tongue out, Bo. So funny. So it's snowing here. The kids are at school and it's supposed to keep snowing all morning. So hopefully everything's fine and they can stay a whole day and then return normally after school. But if they call it off, we'll just have to figure it out and how to get them home and all that. Sam's got a basketball game today too. So when it snows around here in northern Arkansas, all things kind of come to a halt usually because we don't do snow. At least I don't. So yeah, it's pretty though. I will admit it is pretty. From the inside of my house, when the power is on, looking out, it is pretty. But I am not a winter person. We did hook up a generator, actually 2 generators this year. So we are more ready than we ever have been for winter. Whenever it snows, I always go to power outage. Like the first drop of snow, I think power outage. And I think of things like, do we have flashlights? What about headlamps? Do we have a lot of blankets? What about water? Like I start thinking of all of that. I know I need to think of that before the first drop of snow, but nope, I'm like in denial that it's winter until I'm forced to deal with it usually. Last year we had a pretty mild winter, but there was one time, I think we had a little bit of ice and the snow, or the ice did make the power go out. And I think we were out for 2 days, if I remember right. And the hardest part was just not having water because we have a well, but you have to have the well pump to get water, and so without power to the well pump, we didn't have water, and that was the hardest part because you couldn't do much. But we do have a gas stove. We have a wood fireplace. We have a gas fireplace. Cora's asking if she can go out and play in it. Let me show you what it looks like. It's not really accumulating yet, but it's definitely coming down. So she wants to play in it. But I'm like, why didn't you wait till it sticks a little bit? But I might let her go out and stick her tongue out and eat a few snowflakes. So, all right, I'm going to do Ask Anything Friday sticker on the next slide and get back into our routine of that. And tomorrow and the next day, I'm going to be at a volleyball tournament with Jenna. I'm going to take Bo. The kids are very sad that Bo won't be here with them. But I'll take Bo and probably Inga to just kind of help things around here. And I'm excited to watch Jenna play volleyball there. And so I need to pack. But other than that, that's really all that we have going on today. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday. I'm a big boy with those shoes on. Alright, Cora is holding her pencil so nice today. Remember Jay? Oh, you remembered. Jay goes to jar, doesn't it? Do you remember the sound that Jay makes?
That.
That's insect, right?
We had to do that.
What letter does insect start with? No, it's this one, right? I, insect. And J is jar. That one really isn't anything. That's more of a garden. Garden.
I pictured that.
That's silly.
I want to.
Okay. So
I love gardens.
you like gardens?
Yeah.
I do too, but garden doesn't start with I or J though. Good girl. That's I for insect. Good. Do you remember what sound I makes?
Look.
Insect, yeah.
Look right there.
Can you say the sound? What are you doing, Bo?
I want to see something in the playroom.
Yeah. What is Bo doing?
I want to see something in the playroom.
What are you doing?
You want to see something?
Look outside. What is that?
No.
Look at Mommy. Are you excited? It's snow.
I didn't check out the
You know what? Bo has never seen snow before. Bo, what do you think? You see snow? Oh my goodness.
I need coming back.
Those are big, fluffy snowflakes.
I started them.
Like the snow?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
want them, I want to make a snowman with that.
He wants to do a snowman.
Yeah, I can make one.
You like snowmen?
Yeah, I can make one.
Okay.
I just that.
Do you think we'll get a lot of snow?
Yeah. We're having older snow at Bass House. And older kids are gonna like it.
Okay, that's gonna be fun. I think even Hildy likes the snow. You like the snow, Hildy? Kitty, kitty, kitty. She's like, I will not look at you. I'm only looking at the snow. I'm going to ignore you. Hi, Hildy. Do you like the snow? You want to go outside? You can't go outside. You run away. So I'm back in Sam's room. I got some wallpaper and I'm going to do just a few stripes because he doesn't have a headboard. I'm going to do a few vertical wallpaper stripes. I think it's going to look good. He's not totally sure about it. So I'm going to put it up with just the peel and stick option. Sorry, I'm talking weird because I've got whitening stuff in. But anyway, I'm going to put this up just with the peel and stick option. And then I could take it down and use paste if he decides that he does love it. So I'm going to put it up for like a temporary option. I think it's going to look awesome. So here we go. All right, so there it is. I actually love it. So I hope he does too. That's what it looks like. I need to move the bed back, but I think it looks masculine and modern, and there's a lot of trash whenever you use peel and stick, so I'll just throw all that away. But I wanted to show you most of the peel and stick has this grid on the back, so whenever you need to cut it, like it shows in this picture, it's really nice to have that because you can cut a straight line and just start the pattern again. This little wall right here took 3 rolls, almost 3 total rolls. I only have a tiny bit left. They don't give you much in a roll, but the repeat was basically 0 since it's just a stripe. So I didn't have to waste any wallpaper. I could just start right where I left off. And it was a fun little job, and now I'm going to put his bed back and hope that he likes it. All right, so there it is with the bed made. I think it looks more grand. It looks like it needed a headboard. He didn't want a headboard, but I'm like, it needs something. So I think I like it. I'm going to have you guys vote. Tell me what you think. We'll see if he likes it or not. And I do like the curtain, or just with the Roman shade without the curtain. I think that looks really modern and just kind of updated for like a teenage boy room. So there it is. So Jenna is making snow ice cream.
They are delicious. Don't worry, I have a jacket. This is good.
Yum, yum. Snow ice cream. You'll have to share your recipe. Ice cream, vanilla, sugar, milk, I believe. I don't know the portions, but I think that's all that is in them. And they say it is amazing. They're being silly. So I got some more of these picture frames to hang in the playroom because I had more artwork that I wanted to hang up, and plus they're just so cute. So these picture frames open up and you can store artwork behind them and then rotate out, which is displayed on the wall. And so they're kind of thick because you can store artwork. But this way the kids can do art and then I can just display it and they feel special. And so I've added these. I'm going to add these to the wall over here. But I wanted to show you how I hang these. So these have 2 hooks on the back for the nails. And so I get a piece of painter's tape and I put it on the back of the picture like this. And I mark where the hole needs to be. And then I just put the tape on the wall and make the hole right where it needs to be. So then I'll show you kind of how this works. So I have all of them hung up and then I'm doing the last one right now. And so I measure out where I want the spacing to be, you know, like what height. I want it even with the top of that clasp, and then I wanted it centered with that picture. And so I measured that out, and then I just make sure that that's level, and I'll put the holes right where I marked it on the painter's tape, and then I just remove the painter's tape and it hangs perfectly every time. So now I have the nails right where they need to be, and they're marked, they're measured out perfectly right there. And I just hang it like that. And then the wall is complete. So now the kids have an area in the playroom that they can display their artwork, and then I can store it behind and rotate it out, and it encourages them to be artistic, and it shows that I'm proud of their art and I want it displayed, and it's a perfect place to display it in the playroom too. So I love it. And there's little Bo playing on the floor.